It's Saturday night and Moeezy has been entertaining us. He's here in the studio. We're about to have a chat with him. You're welcome to Saturday night.
How are you, man?
Yeah, so you're born Moses Agbola.
Yes. Moses Agbola, yes.
And now known as Moeezy.
Moeezy, yes.
Was that easy for the likes of those who can pronounce the Agbola very well?
No, I mean, I've always gone by the name of Mo. When I was younger, there was another Moses around. So they used to call him Big Mo, me Small Mo. So I was Young Mo, and that's Big Mo.
Okay.
But over the years, after me finding my sound and stuff like that, when I do music, I'll take it to executive heads, or take it to label heads, friends. And the description they'll always give it was, this sounds so laid back, it sounds so easy. You know, most of my close friends will also say I'm quite a laid back person. So that's where the easy came from.
Easy, just taking life easy.
You can't take it too hard.
You can't take it too hard, man. I like that. I like that. I wish a lot of people can adopt that philosophy to life. It makes, in fact, the tension will just naturally ease.
Yeah.
Sometimes we are the cause of our tensions. You know that?
Definitely.
You just create unnecessary tension. Yes. I want to tense this place now. We'll ask you some questions that will just tense you up.
I can tell already. I'm praying you don't. I'm praying you don't.
No problem. No problem. We'll just have a smooth sailing.
Yes.
And when I'm getting too hot, just tell me, this place is hot.
We'll cool it down. We'll cool it down.
Remember, I'm more easy.
We'll take it easy.
So you're welcome. You're welcome to Saturday night. Now, Moeezy, your name, it precedes you. We will see you on the streets and probably not put a face to your name, but your music itself is speaking so loudly, and we're like, wow, Moeezy.
Wow. Yes.
This is the one and only Moeezy.
Yes.
So, like we always do on the program, we just do a bit of profiling, maybe where you come from, schools you attended, because you have a lot of fans who don't really know much about you, and so this is a platform to bond and to meet with your fans.
Yes.
All right. So for starters, where are you from?
I'm from Oyo State.
Oyo State.
Yes. My father's from Ibadan. I was actually born in Kano.
Oh, really?
Yes. I was born in Kano. I grew up briefly in Lagos, Yanokwaja to be precise, before heading over to London to further my education.
Okay.
So I was there for like 20 years plus. Yeah, for like 20 years.
Why did you just move away from Nigeria like that?
I think at that point it was the decision of my mother.
Okay.
She just wanted us to further our education there.
To enjoy the Oyinbo life?
Maybe so, but she just wanted us to further our educations there, and I was privileged enough to be able to go over there and do that. Yes.
Okay. And so you had your secondary school there?
Yes, I had my secondary. I had a brief primary school there. I had my secondary school there. I had my college there. I studied information technology at University of Greenwich. Also, I studied music very briefly, but that was in school. I didn't take it on to university level, but I mean, I studied music at large. They just teach you about sound and different kinds of music and things like that.
Okay, so was that where that interest came in?
No, I've had that interest. I mean, it's a cliche, like everybody will say, okay, I started from young, but it really kind of is, My father was a big fan of Bob Marley, so he had the whole collection. Like he'll be walking down the hallway, just humming the bass line. On the other side, my mother she's a religious woman, so she would listen to Ayawa, she would listen to Babobe. You'd be sleeping, all you're hearing, so you always had music playing in the house. So I think that's where it came from. And as a young child, I felt like I was not very expressive with my feelings. So growing up, I figured it was a way for me to sort of let loose, talk to people without talking to them, without telling them the problem. So I would rap about my feelings or talk about it, sing about it, write about it.
The British accent is gradually reeling out from the inside. The British accent is coming out.
I'm trying to let go of it, but
it's part of you now.
It's part of me, unfortunately.
And sometimes you just forget and you just pour it out.
If I'm talking to my Yoruba guys, I'm there. So I
say something to me in Yoruba. Say it just
fully.
2 sentences in Yoruba.
Well, only Saturday Night Live, lawa. So I Jamal anyway.
Oh, girl.
That sounds fake. Because
that's good. I mean, coming from you and to somebody like me who is not even very well grounded in Yoruba language,
Okay,
I mean.
I could tell by the way you said Kosoro.
You could tell?
Yeah.
Kosoro.
Kosoro.
How am I supposed to say it?
Kosoro.
Kosoro.
Yeah, that's it.
Kosoro.
It's almost like you're singing Kosoro.
Kosoro. What does it mean?
It means end of discussion.
End of discussion.
Yeah, full stop.
Honda had already done the end of discussion, so how come you want to do it in music?
This is our
you say a collaboration.
Collaboration.
You think
they can endorse it if they want?
See you, the Nigerian man, always looking for business venture.
I'm Igbo to the core when it comes to business.
Igbo. Do you have any kind of? Is any string at all?
No. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying business-wise. You know, I'm always open to business. Always.
Don't let the Igbo man catch you on the streets. Are you saying they're the only ones enterprising?
No, not really. But take opportunities. Yes.
Take opportunities. Okay. All right. So for you, your stint with music started in your secondary school, when they were teaching you in class and all, and the interest just.
I think that's where I started learning more about music.
Okay.
You know, I was exposed to obviously church music, and I was exposed to, you know, the likes of Bob Marley through my dad and stuff like that. You know, I was exposed to hip hop because, you know, you're always on street or you're, you know, back and forth with friends and stuff like that. But to be schooled about it in school was when they would teach you more about maybe trance music or rock music, or, you know, you get to learn different kind of sounds that you can later on, if you're into music, you know, venture into and play about with.
Okay, so after your secondary school, you went into the university.
I studied information technology. I'm very interested in creating and building things, so I studied information technology. I mean, even at that, that's possibly why I do some engineering now as well. You know, in the studio, you know, I engineer vocals and things like that. I was very interested in computers, you know, but that was not my passion. My passion is music, you know, so I went by my passion.
Did you have any kind of support from the family?
My mother's always supported me, you know, anything to do with passion, anything that makes you happy, you know, she's in full support of. And I think she realized that music was just my thing. It was just something that made me very happy, you know. And yeah, so you know, I used to play drums in the church as well.
You didn't talk about your dad. He wasn't in full support?
Yeah, I mean, he was in full support, but I'm closer to my mom than my father.
Mommy's boy.
I'm closer to my mom than my father, so she possibly knows a lot more about me.
Okay.
You know,
are you the first or the last?
No, I'm the third, actually.
Third out of how many kids?
4.
4.
Yes.
Second to the last. So what made you? What's the special bond?
I don't know. I mean, no, we just talk a lot. You know, like we talk a lot. You know, like sometimes it's just good to have someone there that can listen to you, that you can talk to and tell them about your problems. You know, without being judged. You know, and that's where the bond came along.
Okay, so she was like your tar.
Yeah, I mean, she'd give me advice. I'll take advice from her. Even when it comes down to girls, she would be like, okay, this, that. You know, she's very, very hands on.
More easy, just give you a tip. If you're a girl there eyeing this man right now, the tip is just be close to the mom. If you're close to his mother, then you can just chart a path to his heart, right?
Be close to me.
Not to your mom.
To me.
Because your mom is your channel. I mean, it's a very good channel to get to you.
Yeah, I mean, mother's mother, you know. You always have to give credit to mother. She knows what's right and what's not.
Okay, so once you were done with your information technology in the university, you just thought it was time for you to delve in and take the bull by the horn?
Yeah. I decided to just start doing music. I've been in a few groups before.
Were you waiting to just finish off with the information technology and jump into music? Or
no,
was it just something that, okay, maybe you thought, maybe information technology, you probably not do the best out of it. You may not get the best out of it, and you say, okay, maybe music might just be it. Was it at that point you decided that, music is it for me?
No. because besides everything that I was doing from young, I've always been into music. I've always tried to do things on the side. You know, whilst I was in school, when I finished school, I remember instead of me going to like a basketball practice, I'll take myself to the studio and I'll go and sit down. Like, I have a cousin by the name of Harmony. He's doing a lot at the moment. He's the same guy that produced many hits, including Kele Kele for Tiwa and things.
Oh,
and
really?
such.
Okay.
So I used to go to studio to just sit down and watch him and just watch what they do. You know, I did that for many years, like just to sit down and watch. You know, different artists would come through and record, and you know, just watch the process of how it was done. You know, so I learned a lot that way as well. So I was just using all that time to groom myself and see how different and how better I can do what they are doing. You know, from there really is when I really just knew this is what I want to do.
So when you set out for this music career that you're in today, was it that easy for you? Was it as easy as More Easy?
It's not as easy as More Easy at all. You know, you're gonna go through a lot of challenges. You know, you're gonna go through a phase where even people will tell you, give this thing up, or this thing that you're doing, or well, forget that. You understand? But it's about sticking to what you believe in. You know, and having maybe one or a few people that understand your vision and are ready to support you. You know, yeah, and that's what I did.
So apart from your mom, who else was supporting you?
My brothers, all my brothers support me.
Where were you getting your finances from?
I was working as well, so I would work on the side. You know, like I said, I mean, I was into computers and building and things like that. So I was getting funds from, you know, outside jobs, and just funded what I was doing. You know, I was fortunate enough to know how to engineer my own vocals. So even to date, what I'll do is sit in the studio by myself, do what I'm doing, press record, run inside the booth, record what I'm recording, run back out, check it, do it again, run back in, you know. So I'm used to that now because I've had to do that over the past years.
Wow, interesting. You are very adventurous.
Yes, I like to say so. I like to say
new
so.
things.
Yeah.
So at that time, you had the support of everybody, and you were going into it. Then you were still in the UK, right?
Yes.
How was it like? I mean, how was the environment then for your kind of music?
I mean, it was very different. You know, I didn't just do my music, you know. I also did certain collaborations that helped me as a person, or helped me, you know, my confidence. You know, I did a collaboration with a guy called Nate James out in UK, and the track actually went top 10 in the Europe charts, which for me, that sort of boosts your confidence that, okay, you know what, here you go. People are loving what you're doing, or, you know what I mean, you did something that was really good. And, you know, I did another one with the popular Craig David. You know, I did that also produced by Harmony, you know, my cousin. So from that, you know, it just boosts your confidence and let you know, keep going.
How did you connect with people like that? You're talking about Craig David. That's a world brand. That's an international brand. Yeah,
I mean, again, I was in the studio, and Harmony got the job to do the remix and stuff like that. So they came in, and I happened to be there. They did it, and he was just like, "Yo, jump in the booth and do a 16." And that's what I did. I just jumped in there, and they liked it. And the next morning, I heard it on radio. So I was in my house jumping up and down, like, "Yo, I want the track," you know. And you know, for me, that was a great time.
And so after then, you just felt that
yeah, I just kept on going. I mean, my older brother is into music as well, so I mean, I was doing a lot of writing and a lot of production for him as well. You know, that's again helped me to, you know, I started looking into the African market. I was fortunate enough to work with Two-Face.
You think you would have survived in the UK if you had stayed in the UK longer?
I mean, I believe so. I believe nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible if you put
think
your
you had
mind
the
to
vibe,
it.
you had the verve and everything to sustain yourself as a brand there?
I believe so.
That you
yes.
Nigeria.
But home is home. Yeah. You can't run away from home. You know, like, I mean, I'll steal this line from Zaina. From Zaina. She always says, "I felt like I was in a foreign land." You know, like, she always says that in remarks to her being in the US, and it's almost like the same. You know, like, you want to go back home. You want to come back home and, you know, really support the movement that's going on at home at the moment. You know, I believe if enough, you know, good artists with good content come together and do so much great music, we can be number one globally.
Okay, so coming into the Nigerian market,
yes.
What informed that decision?
Well, what I was doing at the moment, and, you know, it just brought, for me, again, like I said before, you know, taking what I've learned from over there and fusing it together with new sound of Nigeria, of Africa per se, you know, and striving to take, you know, what we're doing over here industry-wise, you know, and take it globally is the main vision, you know. So to be part of that for me is an exciting thing. Okay,
so how do we tag you? As an artist?
Tag me as an artist?
Yeah.
Do you mean genre-wise?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I would want to be tagged. You know, being that, I mean, the first single I released... Do you want to be
jack of all trade?
No, not jack of all trade, but I mean, I'm able to... I like to play with sounds, you know. You know, you can put me in a rock genre right now, try and find something to bring out of it. You know, fuse it with something from the pop elements, you know, and put myself in there.
So which of the genre are you very, very comfortable in? Or comfortable with?
I would possibly say pop. I would possibly say pop. But that's because of my new releases. You know,
okay.
My first release called Soro, if you listen to that and you listen to Smile, my new release, they're very, very different. I mean, even at that, if you listen to Never Going Down almost had like a rock feel to it, you know. Smile has like a soft rap, you know, going on. It's still pop. Soro, on the other hand, that's Afro pop all the way, you know. So I wouldn't want to box myself because it would limit my creativity.
Okay, so how many singles do you have to your credit?
I have 3 at the moment, since being signed to Soul Muzik.
Okay. Before then, did you have any?
Yes, I had quite a few. I had a single out called Red Carpet. That was a single that actually got me the nomination for NEA Awards. That was the single also that got me the BAFTA Awards out in UK, and also got me the Nigerian Arise Award out in UK. So I think from there I started having a lot of interest and a lot of attention. So I just tried to take advantage of that.
So for you, Smile is it now. You have done Soro, you've done all the others, and you decided to just smile.
Yeah. Yes. The song Smile is a song that is important to me because, I mean, I feel like everybody has somebody that they want to smile. You know, you have someone special or dear to your heart, or even friends, you know, that you always want them to smile. You know, so I try to make a song that everybody, most people, if not everybody, can relate to. You know, and that's how Smile came about.
Alright, we'll take a pause here. We'll pause here for the moment and let the viewers smile, courtesy of More Easy. Saturday night, we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Smile, Soul Muzik, look, cause I just wanna see you smile. That's that real talk. Oh, nah, wanna see you smile. More Easy. Oh, nah, I just wanna see you smile. Alright, let's go. I just wanna see you smile. Don't wanna see you down, cause baby you a superstar. Oh yeah, go one way if need be, and you need a shoulder, then I'll be the one. Cause baby, if I'm your bed, I promise you wouldn't cry again. Yeah, if I'm your bed, I promise I'll be right there. Hold up, yeah. I just wanna see you smile, just wanna see you laugh, I just wanna see you grin, or maybe even giggle. Wanna see you have a good time in general. Cause girl, you battle, and that's in a good way, but 2 ways we could talk about it. Lay your head down, roof off and burn up the diesel. Rudolph, take it easy, get your mind on check. I'm steady giving you flashes like baby girls on set, you know. Look, fuck everybody, you a star and you ain't doing bad for yourself. Independent lady, cause you really ride for yourself, and I'm a fan too, so you should applaud yourself. Like, oh, like, see you fine though, you far from the crowd, like you never in a line, yo, in a line, yo. I just wanna see you smile, don't wanna see you down, cause baby you a superstar. Oh yeah, go on,
right, welcome back. That was Smile by Mo Easy. I hope you smiled to it.
I hope it made you smile.
Oh, I'm still smiling. I'm still smiling. It's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful song. So what informed that song, really?
I mean, initially when I was doing this song, I was not doing it for myself. Like I said, sometimes I go in the studio and I just write and produce and try to write to a song, and whoever it falls on, you know, will take it that route. But initially when I was writing this, I had my mother in thought. But then again, I mean, I'm surrounded by quite a few, you know, independent ladies as well, women. You know, I know quite a lot, from a management to even a PR, even
to the girlfriends.
So I don't have a girlfriend.
Do you have a name for one of them?
You know, quite a lot of women, even down to even Zaina, my label mate. You know, they do so much as independent women that, you know, you might not see. You know, and the song just says basically clap for yourself. Like, you don't need someone to tell you that you're doing great, you're doing exceptional. You know, you should tell yourself you're doing exceptional, basically.
Okay, so Smile is just like giving a thumbs up to all the women there, all the hard-working women who are trying to express themselves. That's a very good one. That's a very, very good one. Thanks to Mommy, Mommy's boy. All right, so what should we be expecting from your stable?
Expect a lot more good music. Expect, hopefully, eventually an album. But let's expect a lot of collaborations, a few more videos. You know, a lot more media coverage, a lot more shows. You know, just expect us everywhere.
Okay, so what's your take on the Nigerian music scene?
Nigerian music scene. I think Nigerian music scene is growing. Eventually, my prayer is that we become number one globally, like I always say, you know, which I feel is possible. Right now we have a lot of artists that are doing so much outside of Africa for Nigeria, you know, and I just pray that in years to come many more will do so, and you know, we'll be seen as number one globally, you know, when it comes to music.
Can you adjudge yourself as a brand, as an artist in the music scene now? Can you adjudge yourself?
Yes,
in terms of what you're bringing out and the kind of popularity and publicity you're getting, and the kind of response you're getting from your fans.
Yeah, I mean, even if we speak to the management or the label, they'll tell you that, you know, the response so far has been amazing. You know, people tend to, they have loved all the output that the label has put out thus far, you know, whether from me or from the label mates, you know, their work of you know, they have such content that a lot of people identify with, you know, and that's what you want to do. You want to put out music that 10, 20 years down the line people can still listen to it. You know, like a song like Smile is not a dated song, I feel, you know, because for life you're gonna want somebody to smile, you know, and that's what we aim for, you know, not momentum songs, but, you know, long-lasting songs. All
right. I hope I've made you smile on the program.
Yes.
Did I keep my promise?
Definitely.
Did you break a sweat?
Very easy.
Very easy. Because you're more easy, so you always have it easy.
Thank you.
Yeah, so on that note, we say thank you so much for coming on Saturday night. We'll definitely have you more times. There's no doubt about that. As long as you keep making us smile,
I will do.
We will make you smile. All right, thank you so much for coming on Saturday night. It's been an honor having you. So viewers, on that note, we say thank you so much for staying tuned to this week's edition of Saturday Night. Until next week, it's good night.